So I know some people have asked, how are people in shows like The Walking Dead, any show that kind of shoots guns, they ask, how are they so good at it? Like, first time shooting, and boom, they just pop, 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 hit the head, or hit the glass bottle they're aiming at, whatever. It's really simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain it with this Nerf gun. I have enough bullet, guys, kid friendly, okay, kid friendly, YouTube, it's kid friendly. We're going to explain it using this. And I have a piece of paper. This piece of paper is used, so we're going to replace it in the trash can. We're going to grab a different piece of paper. Like that. Put it on this nail, like so. Put that down. Get a red marker. Ow, one of my tooth. Pull it. Pull the cap off. All we're gonna do is we're going to draw. Oh, that's a really bad circle. We're gonna draw a dot, seeing as the center. I'm gonna draw one big circle. I messed up it. I missed the second circle, so I add another one. And so what these would be, this would be the elimination area. Inside there, they're eliminated. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to cap a marker. Not like that. Like this. And we're gonna, okay. Hold on. I gotta do something for YouTube's purposes. Hold on. Okay. What we're gonna do, something awfully simple. I need something to hold my phone up. See if this will work. Yes, I had a little bit of McDonald's. Still some French fries left. Light work. Move my tools out of the way. Yes, I'm watching TV. Move my secondary phone. That's for calls and messages with clients. You're gonna see where my camera is. It's right there. Okay. So, what we have is we have this Nerf gun. If I can find it. Where did that go? Yeah. Like that. This bullet. Nerf bullet. And this thing of glue. And then we have the mulch paper for that. Oh, my slides are wet because I jumped in the pool. Well, my neighbor's pool, not mine. Oh no. Okay, so this has actually 2 extra Nerf bullets in it. I'm not going to be using those for them. Just this demonstration. This demonstration, I'm only going to use one. So what we're going to do, this, we're going to take off and off to the side. Okay. We have a bullet. Nerf bullet. And glue. What we're going to do, so we're going to put glue on the top of this Nerf bullet, like so, until the top's covered in glue. You see that? Covered in glue, right? We're going to carefully put the Nerf bullet into our Nerf gun, like so. Okay. Right. We're going to put it to the correct chamber slot, which should be right here. going to chamber the round. The round is the enough round is now chambered, and we're going to demonstrate. So normally when you shoot, right, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to shoot wherever my iron sights aim. So if you aim dead middle with your iron sights, you're probably going to hit, like, around here. You're not going to hit middle, because there's a difference. So we're going to shoot just aiming at where the iron sights aim. Right? Okay. And you can see where that hit. I was aiming directly at the circle. It hit right there. It's about half an inch. Okay. So, what I just did was I took the snuff gun, and when I aimed like this. You'll notice the iron sights, which just doesn't have any, but we're using this little line in the middle as the iron sights. Aimed down that, you'll notice that that hit, that was right on the dot, correct? But it still hit down there, and you'll notice if I actually line them up, where the dot hit, where that dot hit, is actually almost correct. It's in line. It's about an inch drop. Look, in line, about a half-inch drop, and yeah, it's a little more than half-inch because this drop air resistance slows the Nerf bullet or the whatever, slows it down, causing it to drop. The farther it is, the more it'll drop. So if I'm shooting 200 feet, it's gonna not make 200 feet. If I'm shooting point blank, it's gonna have very little to no drop. Actually, it's impossible. It's gonna drop even a micro. So it lined up almost perfectly. There was a little bit of wind diversion from my fan. So that makes sense why I hit that right there. Correct. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Put glue on the Nerf bullet. So this is explaining real world like physics. Not physics, I guess, just how it shoots when it up. Oh my god, that's hot chocolate, and I left it in there since like last night. But that's fine. It'll be fine. Like I said, I'm gonna put glue on the Nerf bullet. Like so. And we're gonna do the exact same thing we did last time, except I'm gonna aim with it corrected. So I'm gonna aim slightly upwards. I'm going to load it into the correct chamber position. Okay. It is ready. Now with modifications to where I aim. Okay, you can see, because of some last minute changes, it hit a little bit high. But it is, in fact, closer. As you'll notice, it is within this little red circle, and this one is not. Now, obviously, if that was a glass bottle, it's going to shatter. Because this is about the width of a glass bottle. It's going to shatter no matter where you shoot it, as long as it hits. But a head of a zombie is going to be significantly bigger. Like, it's going to be the size of a small soccer ball to a small football. And that's going to be pretty easy to hit, even from a good few feet. I can hit a target as big as a normal head, which obviously we're not shooting at. You can definitely hit it from about 100 feet away with a Nerf pistol. Yep, Nerf pistol. You can definitely hit the general round total object. YouTube, don't demonetize me. So yes, by aiming up a little bit, right, I'm aiming at the top of that red circle, but as I was about to shoot, my foot slipped off my bed a little bit, which caused me to aim a little high, and actually aim accidentally for the nail, but that would line up. So if you were to aim at that red line, that second, if you were to aim like that, that would get you a bullseye or very close to a bullseye. To me, what it seems is it's wanting to shoot to the left, because that's where both my shots landed, even though they were in the middle, they went a little bit to the left. But that is explaining. Oh my gosh, there's still around. And I have to make a video about proper enough weapon safety. Where did that go? It ascend into a higher being? I don't know, but that is how you do it. See y'all in the next one.